Okay, today I'm here to let Ruby know what just happened. Ruby got an execution date. It's pretty devastating. It is pretty disappointing for her. Ruby actually doesn't know this, but I'm gonna notify her. Go ahead and let her know. The guard. Okay, I already have a pass to get in. Thank you, guard. So we're gonna go visit Ruby today. I feel very bad. I feel kind of sorry for my client, but she deserved. But I feel bad because of the background she had. But today I'm here to visit Ruby and try to just comfort her. But I gotta let her know what happened. Ruby doesn't know this, that she actually is going to be executed. I'm actually responsible for telling her her execution date as an appellate attorney. But Ruby's going to be put to death she'll be put to death in less than 60 days. Ruby has 58 days left to live, and I don't know what I'm going to do. She's going to be executed before July 1st, so I don't know what we're going to do to try to let her live. I was told to wait in here, but Ruby, I actually can go see Ruby. I actually do not have to visit her behind glass. I can go see her by her cell block, but things actually changed over here at the prison a little bit. They made the conditions better, including for the death row inmates, but what Ruby did was unacceptable, but I'm trying to provide an explanation how a person can come to contact with an act that was so violent. It isn't an excuse for what she did because of her bad background, but it is an explanation. The world screwed Ruby up. People failed her, and that's what caused her to be so jacked up into becoming this person. People effed her up so bad that's what caused her to become this person. She's kind of just as much of a victim as Eileen Wuornos would be, but anyway, we're going to go visit her. Let's go see. I heard them calling my number. Better go ahead and go visit her. Let's go see Ruby. Okay, you have 10 minutes. Okay, thank you very much. I have 10 minutes to visit Ruby. Okay. I'm going to talk to her for 10 minutes, but then she has to go back. Oh my goodness, wow. Well, the conditions here have gone better. Death row hasn't changed too much, but I saw they have painted the walls. They've added windows. They have fans now. There's 2 women here, actually. We actually are not allowed to talk to the other one, but we're here to talk to Ruby. Oh, there's Ruby. Let's pay her a visit. Ruby? You there, Ruby? Oh, hi there. It's so good to see you all. It's so good to see you. Yeah, it is so good to see you. I'm so happy to see you today. Come on in. Any good news to me today? Well, Ruby, I need to tell you something very important. Oh, okay. Anyway, I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, can I give you a hug? Sure. Wow, Ruby. Things have changed here a lot for you. Well, is it a living hell for you still here, Ruby? Actually, no. I'm kind of used to living here now. I've been here for about 12 years, and I'm very used to it. You used to living here on death row? I am. This ain't death row. This is life row. Well, I see that you have all this nice stuff. Yeah, you can come see my cell. Well, I just gotta get my makeup put on. That's why I have a short visit time. Well, when she's supposed to be in disciplinary or something? Oh, no. I'm putting my makeup on. I gotta go to a prison salon to work today. They actually allow death row. You're actually allowed to work in a salon despite being on death row. Yes. They allow inmates to get jobs. Do they even allow death row inmates to get jobs? They do. As a death row inmate, I can get a job in a prison salon, and wow, so you're allowed to have makeup and a TV and all this stuff? They actually allow you to have makeup and a TV? Mm-hmm. I'm allowed to have makeup. I'm allowed to have a TV. You're allowed to wear stuff in your hair that can be considered dangerous? Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry. This stuff actually is not dangerous because it's actually kind of made by its own thing. Was it made from the black market? No. They had a special way of making it, but like their own kind of way, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, Well, I see your hair. I see you've changed a lot, Ruby. You've kind of gone a little older. No offense or anything. Well, yeah, I'm getting very old. You're not. I see you change. Your hair's a lot different than the last time I saw you. Last time I saw your hair in a ponytail. Now you got it down. Yeah, I changed my hair. I get highlights in it. Are you actually allowed to get your hair highlighted in prison? Mm-hmm. If I pay for it with my money. I thought prisons banned long hair and prisons banned highlights. Oh no, they just banned that for the male prisoners. Female prisoners can still get highlights and they can still have long hair. The male prisoners can't, but since I'm a female prisoner, we're still allowed. But the female prisoners can still have long hair and have highlights in their hair and wear nice stuff. Wow, you get treated better than the men in prison? Yep. Well, that's not fair. Well, life ain't fair. Anyway, Ruby, I'd like to tell you something very important. What is it? Well, I talked to the Supreme Court. Am I getting off death row? Ruby, you don't understand this, but your appeals have failed. Failed? I've only been here for 12 years. An average day would be 20 years in prison. I know, Ruby, listen. They've had enough evidence to convict you. What are you trying to say here? The point is the state of Bloxburg is going to be executing you. No, that can't be true. You're joking. Ruby, I'm not joking. The state of Bloxburg just signed a death warrant. They told me to come let you know that they're going to execute you in less than 60 days. And they're going to execute you no more than 60 days and more than 30 days. So, yeah, just to let you know, the state of Bloxburg have rejected all of your appeals, and you will be executed before July 1st of this year. Wait, what? No, you're joking. I'm serious. Here, let me show you. Oh my God. I told you, Ruby. The state of Bloxburg wants to put you to death. What does this mean? It means in about 30 days they're going to be going over to Padilla prison to be executed. Of course, you're probably going to be executed in 60 days, but in 30 days they're going to move you to Padilla prison. I don't want to be executed. I know they're not going to execute me. They won't execute me. If they're going to execute me, they're going to have to drag me because I won't let them take me to the chair. Oh, they're actually not going to put you in the chair. They actually changed the method of execution. You're going to be executed by lethal injection, not by the electric chair. They changed the method. Well, still, if they want to execute me, they will have to drag me because I won't let them take me to the execution chamber. Well, good luck with that, Ruby. Despite it, whether you like it or not, Ruby, you're being executed in less than 60 days. Well, can you do anything to help me? Can you? Ruby, we're trying everything we can. We're still trying to call governors. We're talking to the governors. We're talking to the president even. We're talking to the president and the governor. We're trying to file appeals for the Supreme Court for any last minute stays, but it's giving you a notice that you have less than 60 days to live, and they're going to be executing you. I don't want to die though. I'm too good to die. Ruby, you literally told me that you killed that young girl. Don't you think you deserve the kind of mercy you gave her? Don't you think you deserve it? I know I did kill her, but I was angry at the time. And when I came to visit you years ago when I was a corrections officer, why did you say you didn't kill her? Because I was worried that my appeals would fail. But then you confessed. I know, but it's just, I don't want to be executed. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Well, Ruby, I'm trying everything I can to help you live. But why would you kill her in the first place? You should have not killed her in the first place. Ruby, you need to understand that you could be executed. You're going to be executed in less than 60 days. Whether you like it or not. No, they're not going to execute me. If they want to execute me, they will have to drag me to the chair. I won't let them take me there. Well, good luck, Ruby. You're going to be executed whether you like it or not. I'm trying to file any last minute appeals to help you delay your execution, but as far as looking at it, you're likely going to be executed. But me and the other woman here had really good contact. Can you tell me who the other woman is? I'm not allowed to talk. Well, actually, it's kind of personal, but the other woman here on death row, we have a close relationship bond. And I'm going to miss her. Well, The other woman is actually at work right now. The other woman here on death was actually at her job. She actually works in the prison garden, but she'll be back later this evening. Are you just in your cell all day? Well, I'm about to have to go to a prison salon for my job, doing other inmates here. Wow, it's just ridiculous. Like, you're supposed to be executed already. They're sentencing you to death, and yet you're working in a salon inside prison, a hair salon? Is that really justice for the victim? Using our tax dollars to pay every year to keep you alive. Look, I'm trying, just please. I understand what I did was wrong, but I didn't premeditate the crime. And I think I should be in prison, but I shouldn't be on death row. I should be serving life in prison without parole. Well, Ruby, you were offered a plea deal at your trial 12 years ago. The judge asked if you wanted to plead guilty and get a sentence of 25 years to life. You rejected that plea deal. You were given a plea deal that could have spared your life. You should have taken the plea deal. But instead, you made that choice and you decided to go on trial, to stand trial. You were found guilty and you were given the punishment that you deserve. You should have never killed the victim in the first place. And if you wanted to have it, and you still had a chance to live, you could have taken the plea deal that would have spared you the death penalty. But instead, you rejected it. And these are the consequences of your actions, Ruby. You should have taken the plea deal, and first of all, you should have never been done in the first place. I'm sorry, Ruby, but pretty soon we're not going to be able to help you anymore. We're trying everything we can, but we may not be able to help you with this. You might be on your own, Ruby. This is technically your fight, not the state's fight. I know, but you're my attorney. Technically, the state paid for me. You didn't pay for me, Ruby, because I have no money, and my trial was all flawed and screwed up, and no one wanted to defend me. Well, Ruby, I kind of don't blame them, because you technically are evil, and you killed that young girl. I know what I did was evil, but I've changed. I'm a born-again Christian. I've accepted Jesus Christ into my heart. I repent of my sins. I'm sorry for what I've done. But please don't execute me. I don't want to die. Well, I think you've changed, and I think you are a changed person, but the state doesn't see that. It doesn't matter if you are a changed person or not because of the crime you committed long ago, and because of the crime you committed long ago in the past, and because you were sentenced to die for it, you still likely have to take the punishment for it. I'm sorry, Ruby, but I don't think I can help you anymore. I'm doing everything I can, but pretty soon I probably won't be able to help you anymore. You likely will be executed. The state of Roxburgh is going to execute you. They want to put you to death. They want you executed. They want you dead. And in about 30 days, they're gonna move you over to Padua Prison. They're gonna bring you over to a male institution, and you're gonna spend probably another couple weeks in that holding cell before they carry out your sentence. I don't want to die, though. I changed. Well, Ruby, I did everything I could to help you. I'm just letting you know you have a 60-day notice that your execution will be carried out. I'm not giving up. Just keep fighting for me. Just keep fighting to get me out. I'm doing everything I can, Ruby. I will keep fighting to try to help you. But as far as I know, it's not looking good for you, Ruby. I'm doing everything I can to win last-minute appeals to try to get your sentence commuted or get your execution date stayed or delayed. But as far as we know, we can't help you at any time at the moment. So we're trying everything we can to help you, but we don't know what we're going to do. Visiting time is up. I'll be right there. Hurry up, you have 1 minute. Well, I have to go. Thank you. You did everything you could. Just please help me try to live, okay? I really do want to live. I didn't intend any of this. I didn't. I did. Getting old. Why do they want to execute an old lady? You're not an old lady, Ruby. You're only 52 years old. I've known you since you were a little kid. Yeah, you said you were my science teacher. I know. And I told you to make good choices in life. You made bad decisions. And you have to live with the consequences. I know, and I live with what I did every day of what I did to that girl. I just don't think I should be executed. I'm a born-again Christian, and I think spending the rest of my life in prison, ministering to other women here in prison is better for me. Well, unfortunately, the state doesn't believe what you believe, Ruby. The state doesn't see it that way. The state sees it when you take a life, we take your life. An eye for an eye is what the state of Bloxburg says. When you want to take when you want to take another person's life, the state wants to take your life for it. When you kill someone, you're going to get killed too. If you wanted to live at all, you should have just taken the plea deal, the 25-year to life plea deal. Well, I would be happy to take it if I could get my sentence turned and retried. Well, do everything I can, Ruby, but as far as you know, they're going to execute you. Now, I gotta go, Ruby. Okay, visiting time is over. Okay, goodbye, Ruby. I'll do everything I can for you. Please, dear God, I pray that this woman right here is truly sorry for what she's done. I will give you a little prayer real quick. Dear God, please help Ruby to understand what she's going through and help her to understand, yes, Lord, that this woman, despite what she's done, she is a changed woman, but the state of Bloxburg doesn't see it that way. The state of Bloxburg wants to execute her anyway. But just please, we're asking, Lord, that you give her a stay of execution and let her live. She accepts full responsibility for her actions, but I don't believe she should be executed. I think life in prison without parole is better for her. Plus, she can help other women behind bars while serving her time. Yes, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Goodbye, Ruby. I gotta go. Thank you so much. I'll do everything I can to try to get you a stay of execution, but luck is running out. Okay, I have faith that you're gonna help me through this. I know. I'll do everything I can. I gotta go now, Ruby. Thank you so much. You did everything you could. No problem, Ruby. I gotta call you the cell door now. Okay. Well, I did everything I could for Ruby Miller. All what's left is I'm just praying to God that they don't execute her. But anyway, it ain't my decision. It's the state's decision. I feel bad, but she kind of deserves what she gets. If I go home, I'm going to get a quick trim on my bob in the prison salon, so yeah. Okay, I'm waiting for the hairdresser to get here, but before I go home, before I leave the place, I'm going to get a quick trim on my Karen bob cut at the prison salon, because apparently the prisons now have hair salons, which is kind of doesn't make any sense, but then again, inmates do need to get their hair cut every month at least. Well, they've already banned long hair on male inmates, but apparently they're letting women still wear the long hair, which is kind of unfair. But then again, stereotypes are stereotypes, but whatever. I don't get why they are still allowing the ladies to wear their hair long, but not the guys. I don't know. Apparently that's just how it is in our culture today. But whatever. I guess once you're in prison, you don't get free will to do what you want, and you apparently have to follow the rules, but whatever. At least I have a choice. Today I'm just gonna get my bob trimmed before I leave the salon and go home. Apparently Ruby is not allowed to cut my hair though, because she actually is not scheduled to work today at the prison salon, but I'm waiting for a fellow inmate to come cut my hair. Shut up, girl! No, I don't care. Oh my God, I hear ladies in the courtyard arguing, but yeah, I hear inmates in the courtyard. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'll be right with you in just a second. I'm so sorry for the wait. Thank you so much. Well, better go ahead. Apparently my phone was not allowed. I had to leave my phone at the front desk because phones are considered contraband, and we have to leave our phones by the front desk before we can enter the gates to go visit the inmates, because they don't want us sneaking them in for inmates, which is understandable. But I'm gonna call the Supreme Court a little after I leave and ask them to review the case and try to see if I can win any last minute stay of execution for Ruby Miller. But yeah, better go ahead, get my hair done, get home, call my attorney and see what I can do for Ruby. But so far it ain't looking good for her. Anyway, I better go ahead and end it all here.